Hi, this is Ben from Berscak Custom Guitars, and today we're going to be checking out the Ryan Fluff Bruce signature bridge pickup from Fishman. Alright, so just before we get started, want to have full transparency. This video is in no way sponsored. I purchased this pickup on my own with my own money. All thoughts and opinions in this video are mine. And as I mentioned before, this is the signature bridge pickup from Ryan Bruce. Some of you may know him better as Fluff. Of course, he runs the Riffs, Beards, and Gear YouTube channel. I've been a follower of his for years. If you haven't checked him out already, I definitely recommend it. Or you may know him from his band Dragged Under. Speaking of Dragged Under, I actually just had the opportunity a few days ago to go see them when they were in town live down at the Fillmore in Philadelphia, and let me tell you, you should definitely check them out because they are pretty kick-ass, especially live. Just a little side note. Alright, so as of the making of this video, this pickup just came out like maybe a week or two ago at the most, so it's still pretty new. I have been waiting for this pickup to come out for quite a long time. I'm a pretty big fan of Fluffs myself, so for a while. So as soon as I saw that it was actually out, I hopped right on Sweetwater, and I ordered it. And not too long after, they went out of stock. So I'm glad I got it when I did. But yeah, this is my first, foray into the active pickup world. I have a ton of experience with passive pickups, but really no experience with actives. So I was really curious to try these out. And just a few specs on this pickup. It has 3 voices. Voice 1, which is called the Modern Active High Output with High Frequency Tilt, aka Fluff's main guitar tone is voice 1, that's the active tone. Voice 2 is what they call the Modern Passive Attack, so it's like just basically a passive tone. According to Fluff, it is straight up the Voice 1 from the Willie Adler signature pickup. Voice 3 is just a single coil tone. So I had to pick 2 voices, and I picked 1 and 2 because I don't really use a single coil tone very often myself. But if you do, just definitely know you have that flexibility as well. Alright, so my signal chain for this demo, the guitar is going straight into my Mesa Boogie single rectifier Rectoverb 50 combo that has a Mesa Black Shadow MC90 slush speaker, and it's being recorded with a single SM57 going straight into an M Audio M-Track Duo interface that's going via USB direct into my MacBook Pro and recording into GarageBand. And of course, there's been no post-processing or anything like that. I wouldn't even know how to do that if I could. And you're just going to hear the guitar straight into the amp, straight into the computer. gotta say, I really like this pickup. Again, this is my first active pickup that I've ever had in any guitar, and it's really different in my opinion. It feels different. It sounds different in the room. I don't know if that came across in the sound demo, but in the room, it has so much attack, especially when you're palm muting. It just hits the front of that amp so hard. It's very percussive. There's not too much high end, which is nice, especially if you're using it in a rhythm guitar, context. It has, very good articulation. I think it has a lot of clarity. And yeah, it's just super high output. I'll show you here a close-up of the pickup. I really have it backed off quite far from the strings. Typically on my other guitars that have passive pickups, I like the pickup closer up to the string. With this active pickup, you can have it backed off less, and even with it being so low, it still it has a ton of output and it hits that amp very hard. So another great purchase, what can I say? So the guitar that I have this pickup installed in is a parts caster that I put together myself. The neck is a Squier Affinity neck, and I just wired this in the other day. It took me a little longer than I expected. My first time wiring up active pickups, and I had the wrong diagram. It was a whole thing, but yeah, definitely an interesting experience on that. And stay tuned because I'm going to be refinishing this neck on this guitar. It's kind of seen some better days, so it could use a good refinish, and so I'm going to go through a tutorial on how to do that step by step, with the inclusion of how to put a new water slide decal on it. And yes, I did find a Squier water slide decal. Stay tuned for that video because that's going to be coming in the next few weeks. Alright, well there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click that little bell notification that way you'll be notified whenever we post new content. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave it on down below. And check us out over on Instagram at berscakcustomguitars. All links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.